Hello, Dignified Theater proudly presents some thoughts about Jesus. Okay, so many years ago, Jesus is out in the desert, what, 30, 40 days? I don't know. I know one thing is 30 days, the other's 40 days. You know, it's hard to get keep track of all these biblical disasters. Let's say he's out there 30, 35 days, he's out in the desert avoiding temptation or whatever the hell he was doing. That's because it was a million years ago. There was no TV. Do you think he'd do that nowadays with the invention of Hulu, Netflix, and YouTube, and all these other streaming services and apps? He'd be like, forget this crap. Let's wind this up. I gotta go home and watch Star Trek. Let's say he's at the Last Supper. Let's just assume, for the sake of argument, that spaghetti was on the menu. So he's there eating. And you got all the other disciples and apostles or marionettes or whatever the hell you had there. And they're like, hey, Jesus, can we wrap this Last Supper up? The World Series is starting. The Yankees are on. I gotta go watch it. So, it was easy to do that back then. Hey, everybody, come down. Jesus is going to turn the water into wine and bread into fish. Oh, big deal. Look who Ultraman's fighting this week. The Gudis is coming down. He's going to save the earth. Oh, you're going to turn bread into fish, are you? Yeah. Big deal. There goes the Gudis. World saved. Bread and the fish. Parlor tricks. Hey, everybody, look over there. It's Houdini's magic act over there with the fish and so anyway. And I know this is probably going to offend people. Who cares? Comedy is at its best when A, it's offensive, and B, I'm laughing. And A, it probably is, and B, I damn well am. But anyway, none of this stuff would have happened without these things. It's like Noah's Ark. I think he was the one that's 40 days. You're going to be out there for 40 days and 40 nights. You better send me a goddamn TV. They're running a Boston legal marathon here, and I'm a big Shatner fan. And I think that episode's coming up where him and James Spader are dressed up like flamingos, which is interesting because they're both dressed up as flamingos, and there's two of them. And that's probably how many there are in this boat right now. There's two of them. However, James Spader and William Shatner are both male flamingos. Hey, if that gets you through the day, that's fine, but you're not going to repopulate the species that way, buddy. So if you had them two on the boat, whoop, there goes the flamingos, and I happen to like flamingos. And I don't buy that story anyway. The Lord loved his creatures so much that he wiped the whole fucking world out except for two of everything and punished all the animals for the assholes deeds of mankind? I don't think so. But anyway, if Jesus were alive today, there's no hanging out in the desert for all this, that, and the other thing, because he's got to go home and watch Star Trek. The end.